everybody. Me and Marillibus here, just standing here dancing because it's so beautiful and fantastic. Dancing on the dance floor made of solar panels. It's like space gold.
It's my dream come true. It's finally happened. I finally made it.
Dream come true.
Stop in the name. No, okay, let's not.
those shoulder movements are so sexy.
The way you move your shoulders.
It's like.
Oh wait, I get to. Oh yeah, they're still off. It's like you're treading water. Treading water in space.
Oh yeah. It's like try to keep afloat in space.
Alright, on to real stuff.
Oh, suit energy is low.
Oh right. 34.
Oh no! Oh god.
Oh!
I must have turned off my inertial dampeners. And
oh, so did I actually.
So
I had the HUD
we
off.
are starting with the success.
As usual, things are going exceptionally well.
Yeah, as usual. Ah, that's perfect.
But we have
so
a plan.
You might notice that there are frameworks all around, or in this place and that place. That's two places everywhere.
I don't think I framed this properly. No, I didn't. Shh. Okay, continue.
You didn't? I knew it.
I failed. I don't think these are supposed to.
So anyway, today we were thinking about what we were going to do, and we realized that there's been a new update, or there have been a new update, and we didn't know that before. So we were talking about what we were going to do. So we're now planning on expanding the base in the way that we're going to make this a proper room. So we're going to raise another floor and walls, and it's going to become a room. So we are kind of protected against the asteroids coming towards us, or meteors. Going well.
Doing fine job, Jars. Fine job. So yeah, we got them. We got these solar panels that we want to make use of, but we don't really have a good place to put them right now on the station. That's probably not going to get modified. So we figured we'd flesh the station out a little bit. And we've got some ideas for these ships here. So these are going to be kind of our bays that we've already kind of built. And we extended it out a bit to the back, and we want to have this. We're going to put a door on the back end so you can either fly your ship out the back into outer space, or you can fly it down and into the asteroid or to another floor in the station or what have you. So above this one mining ship, we'll have another floor and another spot for a ship, etc., etc. But yeah, for the meantime, we're just going to, I think, frame this out and see what we can come up with for looks.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so I failed on this one. And did you have a whole bunch of steel plates on you when you died, by chance? Ooh,
you know me all too well.
Do we have enough iron? Actually, we might have to stop to do some mining. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we might actually have to do that. How much iron do we have? We have some. We're actually... Are we using... We're using iron. You have made some. You're making something?
All I made was the steel plates. I don't know if it's still going.
What's up with all the other parts?
Oh, those were in there when we first started, so that might have been for something else we were doing last episode. I'm not sure.
Ah.
We are doing a new recording session. So another update is you can now paint stuff. So I just quickly went and we painted these thrusters. So that's pretty cool.
Ah.
I do like that change. What else? You said there's a whole bunch of stuff you can paint. Is that right?
You can basically paint every... I don't think there's something that you... I think these things right here are one of the few things that you actually cannot paint.
Oh, the walls?
Yeah, the small walls here. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, okay.
The half walls things.
Okay, these vents you can though. Oop.
Yeah, and the vents and
pretty.
Let's see, landing gears is something that you can't paint, but you can update them by painting them so that they are not connected anymore. That's interesting.
It's a great feature.
Or are they? That's okay. That was just oddities.
They turned white on my screen.
But most things can be colored.
And we got
it just happens to be that we only have the things that can't be.
We got Jars hosting this time around, so he'll be more able to do stuff that isn't impeded by not being the host. But yeah, they are working on rewriting, I believe, the multiplayer, so that'll be good.
Yes,
so,
and we did see a sneak peek in the Reddit for the upcoming conveyor functions, which includes like 5 new blocks for transporting items and stuff.
Ah, I haven't heard about that.
I'll show you.
Thanks, Jars.
I shall tell you more. Shall I tell you now on the recording? Maybe people that haven't heard of them?
Yes, that'd be a good idea.
Okay, so...
Alright guys, my recording actually failed, so this is me dubbing over. But Jars is going to talk about the conveyors.
Yeah, so there... Oh, I grabbed absolutely everything. So there will be... so we have the conveyor blocks that we have now. That's in the inventory, so the conveyor block. And they will be like routers. So when an item comes into the conveyor block, it will decide which direction it will go. There will be tubes for the transportation, of course. And there will be a hopper that will pick items up. I'm not sure if it will like suck items in as well. I think that would be appropriate, because otherwise you would have to run over all the things you want to pick up, and that's fairly never possible.
Alright guys, here I think I'm talking about maybe adding in another floor, and if we should bisect the area we currently have, or add above to the top.
For the next floor?
Yes.
Nah.
So we're trying to talk about it. If we should
also
divide it in half, or put it above, or even below. No,
I
not below.
do not think so. We could add a floor, but that would be right here. Would that be?
And that might be too low, and then I think I talk about it's probably better if it's too tall than too short, so we don't have to worry about maneuvering the ship in and out, or possibly like crashing into the ceiling. So,
high ceilings are cool.
Yeah, so we decide that we probably don't need a mid-floor, but Jars has an idea of
or
maybe
we
putting
could have a really thin floor right here.
That's what I was trying
That's
to tell
just
him.
one block.
God, interrupting even after the fact.
Like so for med base and small storage units, stuff like that.
Yes, that's a really cool idea. I like that idea. So we decide on that is a good
That,
idea.
that could be cool.
And we move forward. It's very hard trying to figure out what I was saying at the time, because right now I'm sure I'm talking. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Jars, you like that? You like what I just said? What did I just say? I don't know. Bet it was interesting. Very fascinating.
Yes, exactly.
So I have no idea, guys. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
and a...
What?
Oh, yeah.
What, Jars?
That is true.
What is true? Tell me. Tell me what is true, Jars. Okay, you guys, you have to go watch Jars' video to figure out what's going on at this part.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But we must be talking about something.
Yeah, just to finalize what I was talking about before, there's the last thing they're going to add, or the last parts, are for transporting items between ships and stations. So the small ships are going to have a block on them that is like an outputting block, and there's a receiver on stations. That's how I believe it's going to work.
At this point, I think I was like, ah, cool. So it's like a docking thing. You basically dock your ship into it, and it'll transfer items through. So that sounds really cool.
Exactly, it's like a little docking station.
Ooh, I got that right. That's what I said. Awesome. Go, Brain. You're the best.
Oh, that is going to be really cool once we get that in a few weeks, probably, or months.
So I believe I talked about how we would kind of...
Yeah.
How it addresses shared inventory. So if you have like a lot of things hooked up to the same line, like could you hook up a whole bunch of refineries and then assemblers through these pipes, and if they would share an inventory and work together, that kind of thing, or do you still have to basically dictate where things go, or if it's more of a smart shared inventory type system?
The hopper?
I don't remember exactly what that question was. Sure, Jars, the hopper.
No, there's not really that much information, like concrete information. It's just Crowlician or something like that. He's a moderator on the Reddit forum. He likes to talk a little bit more than he should, probably. So there's some hints there. Oh, he is. I think he's in. Yeah, I think he spills more than he's supposed to. I'm not sure. I shouldn't, of course, say because I don't know.
I'm basically asking about the guy because I
how
haven't
much he
heard
knows
too much.
and how much he can say.
But it sounds like he does like some of the beta testing and stuff.
But I think he's in the beta testing,
or pre-alpha.
The closed beta or closed alpha testing. So they have the things a week before we do, usually.
So the guys that play test the whole like survival thing before it got released to the public or to the alphas.
So the conveyors are going to dictate where stuff are going, or the conveyor blocks.
So it's basically kind of like a piping system. I'm gonna say it's sort of like Minecraft, how it'll just move the items. I think I can't remember. That is how you drop a glass of water on the floor. In case you're wondering. Now my carpet's wet. Way to go. Way to go, recording. You got my carpet soaked. Soaked! I'm pretty sure this isn't what I was talking about at this point in time. I'm probably saying something. I don't know what. It did not have anything to do with my carpet. Which is going to be okay. It's just water. It's fine.
There I have no idea, actually, if that's going to be possible. I hope it's possible, but it seems from the image that we saw and the hints that has been given, it doesn't really seem like it.
Okay, there I was just talking about
more
the
like,
shared inventory.
There's going to be you're going to tell that this stuff goes here and this stuff goes here, and it's going to be like that. Kind of like a static system that you can pre-program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm sure I said something about that as well, or tried to confirm if I understood correctly. So yeah, that new system will be cool when it does get implemented.
Few lights, because it's getting kind of dark in here.
It's very hard not to talk over him after the fact. I have to watch the little spikes to see when he's about to talk. He's about to talk soon. Here it comes. Any second now?
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, you do agree with that. That is when they spike, when you're about to talk. That's not what he's talking about.
Very boxes are nice, and they have a very strong structure, something like that.
So I was talking about, I think our space station here is looking like a bit boxy, is what we're discussing.
So what do you say? Are we gonna take a little bit of a make a little bit of a cut here and work on looks and stuff, building up the walls, stuff like that?
I think that would be a terrific idea because my next clip has audio in it, so I don't have to dub over it. So
yeah, indeed.
Yeah, let's go.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. Let's move on.
Yes. So see you guys in a second. And we're back for a little bit of a update. So I went down to mine and I noticed that I didn't mean to go out of the ship. Wrong buttons. That there is a military mine layer. Okay, it's a bit ways away from us, but that's fine. But the thing with the military ships are that they are made of heavy armor, if I remember correctly. And heavy armor means a lot of steel plates. So we're gonna go and steal that. Are you prepared to jump into the other ship, Morilbus?
I'm ready. Oh,
okay.
Where are we? Okay, I can tag along. I'll get out before we get there.
Yeah.
So we have learned that, yeah, basically, as a guest client, you do not want to... Actually, I think I even will make it difficult for you to fly. What if I try turning off, like, dampeners or anything? Does that help?
I'm actually not getting the issues that I did before.
Okay.
It feels a little bit odd to control, but not that bad.
Okay, I've turned off the dampeners on my end. I don't know if that turned them off on you.
Off, so
they were? Okay.
But we have horrible acceleration. I don't know if that's...
That could be me.
Something else.
I think I did notice last time. Once you got out, it was fine. So I could get out. We'll see.
Nah, I don't need to. We're at top speed anyway, so...
Yeah,
we're just gonna drift off.
Wow, that is pretty far away.
That is pretty far away, indeed. Blank. So now we are going to wait on camera until we get there.
Yep. What a beautiful backdrop.
Yes.
Now
So
look around the
strap
cabin.
on, boys and girls. Grab your chips and Cheetos and your food and some life support as well, because you're gonna be here for a long time.
Yep, tune in to the next 14 episodes while we try to get to the military mine layer. We'll bring it back.
Flying to space. Oh. Flying to space. Space.
Flying to the space of space.
Slug. Space slug. And then the magical guitar solo. Amazing.
Beautiful. So going in.
Not really. I'm sorry. Land ahoy! I can see a spaceship. Let's see if we can correct our course.
He's so excited he's shaking.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Alright, I've evacuated the vessel so that I won't interfere with the maneuvering of the ship.
Still shaking though.
And it is moving away from us, I think, so that's actually probably easier to dock onto because you don't have to change directions.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually just heading straight away from us.
Beautiful.
Oh, is this the one that has all the booby traps? Like all the booby traps?
I'm gonna say most likely. Okay, which one's dampeners? Nope, dampeners.
So let's see, where do I park on this? I park right here. Seems like a good place. Oh, hop, 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 hop. That's a bit
big one.
forward.
It's huge.
It's huge and it's all made of heavy armor, which is why we're here.
We want your delicious skin. Delicious.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Parking. Parking.
Beautiful.
Parking. So I'm gonna turn off the ship just to be safe.
Right. That should be good. Even if you...
Oh.
Ooh, turret. That doesn't work.
I know where the booby traps are.
You do?
I do.
Oh, look at all
Because
these...
one of them is here.
Look at all the missiles and stuff on the side that could kill us if they were implemented. So it'd be a lot harder to take down if... Ooh, are those antennas?
So,
I think so.
One of the traps are disarmed.
Okay, what was it?
It's over here. Can you see me?
I see you.
You can see you right here when I've grinded down.
Yep.
This is a thruster facing into a mine.
Oh.
And
it's facing straight down? Or sideways?
It's
so what'd you do?
facing
You just...
forward. So if we wouldn't turn on the inertial dampeners, it would blow up.
Okay, and you just removed enough parts so it's no longer functional?
Yeah, exactly. That's... You could also go into the interface and turn it off,
that thruster.
but I don't know which number it has or which one it is.
Right.
And
yeah, just turn them all off and then turn them on one by one. Is that it? Kaboom!
Oh, that's so... I actually tried doing that once, and it was painful. Hello, other trap. We're so lucky we ran into one of the only ships that actually know how to disarm.
Yeah, no
challenge. The other trap is right here.
Okay, I'm behind you. I'm not gonna do too much. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
so this is how the other one looks. It's just a few blocks in front of this.
Nice.
Or a little bit above, I guess. So this should be disabled. It is. Yes, indeed.
Looks like it.
Perfect. And that should be everything.
Can you disassemble nukes or whatever? Warheads?
Yes, you can.
Like, just take them apart? Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, so Jar should be good now to go to the captain's chair. Captain the ship. Captain?
Captain will captain the ship. So where is
the cockpit? So
it is
he should
in the
be able
front
to
here somewhere.
Oh, this is going to be a great ship just to scavenge. It's got so much on it.
Yeah, it's so perfect. It's just too good. Oh, there's the door. There's the door. No, no, I'm flying up.
Yeah, I see it, but I don't want to. Yeah, so if in the last episode we kind of blew up that part of that sail because the ship interaction and stuff. So this time we should be good with Jars having powered off that ship, and he is the host, so he should be able to do this without any weird stuff happening like in the previous one where I just died. And the ship's kind of exploded.
Totally not my fault.
No, it's game. It's Alpha. Alpha's fault. Blame Alpha.
Explosion in 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
yeah.
Stop! No! We're safe!
We're good. Slowing down. Okay, I'm going to turn my
For the
dampers
first
on.
time in forever, we did not explode.
A successful mission. Who knew?
Oh, that's
So far,
amazing.
we still have to get it back.
Yeah, so now I'm just turning around.
Oh,
Lens
man.
flare.
How far is our mining
Oh,
carriage?
it's 60,000. 66. I kind of want to go back just to have it go 6666.
It's so close.
Yes.
Oh, almost. There we go.
I'm sorry, I have to.
And then we got a mining escort going further away. So we
Oh, and
basically...
it despawned.
Which did? Oh, the ship you're in? No!
No, not this ship. The other ship. The
military?
private.
Oh,
the
and the
private
private?
sail, or the other one that was right next to.
Okay. We did notice another bug. Like, as a client, I still see these guys drifting off. I think that's just a bug. They don't actually despawn for me. So
Okay, this is
oftentimes
perfect.
I'll see things that aren't actually still there. All right, so can
Serendipity
I...
Station 66666. You can probably take the other ship back.
I was
if you
thinking
just-
that, or like if I just get in, will that work?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
get
that
in and
could
turn
cause
on
problems.
your.
Okay,
No,
let me
you can
let me try that.
Just kidding. There's a gravity gen, so
Oh, cool.
you should be
Where's-
safe.
Where's the door? I was looking at it before. I lost it.
It's it's hard to say what's up and down, but it's below.
Below,
If you
towards...
go down for
Oh,
you.
yeah, there it is. Yeah, weird orientation too. Like, what's this ship like supposed to be standing upright? It's very weird. Or am I upside down? Oh.
No, yeah, you went into the bottom of the ship.
Okay.
That's like
Whoop.
where the door is, and you go all the way up, and you'll find me at the top.
Let me up.
No,
Let
in
me-
the middle. In the middle. I
Okay.
kid.
I'm at the gravity generator.
Okay.
That'll do. That'll be fine. That's fine.
So I'll start flying then.
Yeah, you go
So,
ahead. I think I'm
I
okay.
can see what's going on with you, but yeah, hopefully you're safe. I think we have like 3 engines to stop us, so
Okay.
have to. For once, I'm going to try to not crash into the station with the ship because
Ooh,
I've done that twice.
I found you. You were 1 floor below me.
Yes.
Hello, Captain. Can I grind your face
Greetings.
off?
I can't see you. There we go.
Oh, I'm dead. Son of a...
Did you die?
I died. That's too
Why
bad.
did you die?
I think I walked too close to the cockpit or something. And the
So you died
violent
because
turbulence.
Oh, when I jumped out, I pushed you into the wall probably.
Oh, you jumped out of the cockpit?
Yeah, just to say hi.
Okay. Oops. You killed me, Jaws. You killed me.
I'm so sorry.
Worst of all, oh no, I did empty my inventory of my steel plates
I
before we took
didn't mean
off.
to murder you.
That's okay.
It was-
We have teleportation. I'm back. I don't have to fly all the way back like this sucker. I just teleport.
Oh, dang it.
There he is, though, guys.
Fine.
He's very far
so
away.
you can start working on the station then.
Yeah, I can get back to work. I'll go mine some more iron or something.
Yeah, I'll go grab a glass of water while the ship is flying.
I'll start
Because I'll
screaming when you get too
definitely have
close.
Time for that.
Yeah. Jars! Jars, stop! Come back!
Full speed ahead. The ship is packed full with warheads as well.
Oh, yeah.
The entire back parts, like the back parts of it, that's just filled with warheads, pretty much.
Nice.
So,
well, should we leave them
yeah.
here and they can join us next time to find out how successful we are, and we'll get some progress done on the base and whatnot?
D.
Excellent. And I'll do some mining while he's on his way back. If I could figure out how to turn things on. How do you turn this thing on? There we go.
I don't know. Wait. Something exploded.
What? Uh-oh. Better not be the space slug.
Yeah.
Space slug can't take another hit, man. Not again.
I think it was the space slug, to be honest.
Oh.
I can't really see. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe it lost a leg or something.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's still there.
I don't know.
As long as it's there.
Yeah, it's still there. I don't know what actually exploded. Or if I'm just seeing things. The video shall tell.
Excellent.
And we'll see you in a few seconds.
Goodbye.
Perfect.